Well, Neal, disappointing afternoon here in County Durham. Before we look at the game overall, just give your thoughts on the starting lineup and the personnel and the shape that we went into the game with.
Well, it was. We had some issues with injuries with niggles. We felt we lacked a little bit of balance down the left side of the centre-back position. We got ourselves locked in too much in the last few games, so we wanted to put Caleb in there to give us a natural left foot. I don't think there was anything tactical in the game. I think Hartlepool have had 3 attempts on goal and scored 3 goals. I don't think the tactics, the shape, anything really has anything to do with it. You know, you come away from home, you work from a good shape, you defend your box properly. It's difficult to keep apologising to fans, which I have gone over and done today. But as management team, we do loads of work on set pieces, who's marking who does what. And once that ball comes in the box, we're beholden to our players to go and be aggressive and have the desire to want to deal with it. A long 40-yard ball from the halfway line and a free header and a goal out of nothing, not carved us open, not tactical, not getting the run around. And then the ball goes to the back post. We've got to be strong, we've got to see the ball out. If that's what we're deciding to do, we don't, gets helped back in, and then we don't win a header and it's 2-0. It's very, very difficult from that moment on. The third goal we think's 2 yards offside, but I haven't seen it, I'll have to look back. It certainly looked it at the time. It's really difficult to explain, but if you're going to win football matches, you have to do well in both boxes, and unfortunately we're not.
You mentioned injuries there. Ini Effiong has missed the last couple of games. Matt Ward didn't travel with the team, and Ollie Sanderson went off, which looked like a hamstring issue in the first half. What update have you got of those 3 players, and perhaps, if possible, their availability for York on Monday?
Well, I don't know. York, Waldy's ankle was black and blue after Tuesday night. Innie pulled out of training Monday, stating that his knee felt stiff, and so he stayed in. And then Ollie today, I think he had a dead leg on Tuesday, and whether that's carried on down into that same hamstring, we don't know, but he just felt like the more the game went on, the more he couldn't run. So yeah, not ideal to lose them, but I don't even think it's, you know, I'm not going to blame injuries, I'm not going to blame anything like that. You know, today was fairly simple tactically, not much in the game. We're toothless at one end. You know, we don't look like we're going to get on the end right in the last minute. The keeper has to make a really good save. That maybe there's a little bit of confidence issue there, but we're toothless at that end, and every ball that got pumped into our box looked like it was going to go in. And you know, it's very, very difficult to come up with the answers for that. You want people that you've put in the team for them jobs to do their jobs.
We know we've got a long journey back now, and we haven't got much time to prepare for York, but I guess one of the benefits is that as you and the team don't have 7 days to wait until we try and get some points on the board. We've got another game on Monday. Yeah. How important is that we have to lift ourselves and go again on Monday?
Listen, we've got to, got to get over this first. We've got to try and recover our bodies, the players. It's really difficult to come out and speak. You know, I feel totally responsible. I'm the manager, I should be. I go over and apologise to the fans again, because it's my team out there. I feel let down by the goals. I feel let down by the lack of discipline, lack of aggression in our own box. Hard to coach that. We all know our jobs, and when we don't do them, we get punished. So that's where we are. We have to now try and come up with, in 24 hours, a plan and the legs and the energy to deal with one of the best teams in the league.
Thank you, Neal.
Thank you.